If you've drunk alcohol this Christmas, I have a extremely important message for you today. We are going to get you back on track with this video. So if you've drank and you've messed up and you weren't supposed to drink and you did, then you need to watch this entire video because we're going to get you back on track. Just watch. So I'm actually in Thailand right now. I think you might already know, I'm in Koh Samui. And I've been in bed for like 10 days or something like that. It's been over a week. I got bit by an evil mosquito. I got dengue fever, which is a pretty nasty virus that it actually can kill you. So I've been recovering in bed. My energy's been up and down, but today I feel great. I feel so much better today. I've actually got a storm right now. It's just been pouring it down with rain. But yeah, I feel so much better today. It's funny because I felt so bad. Today's like the day where I feel good, and I've got that point of contrast. So I actually feel a bit euphoric. I feel like, oh yes, I feel better. It's a little bit similar to how when somebody stops drinking, they get this rush where it's like, wow, I've never felt this good before. I've never slept this well. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is going to be about Christmas. Now, firstly, the first thing I want to tell you is that if you drank this Christmas and you didn't plan to drink, you're not alone. Absolutely not. This is one of the hardest times of year for people to get through. So I first wanted to let you know that you're not alone, but we're going to get you back on track. Now, this is, it's so emotionally turbulent, Christmas, because we've got people that are coming into our life again that we might not have seen for many months. You know, kids might be coming home from college, from university, grandparents are visiting, you're going to this place, to that place, you're seeing this friend. It could be a very emotional time of year. Positive emotions can come up, but also negative emotions come up. I'll be honest with you, so I always find Christmas quite emotionally challenging. You know, at the end of the day, my teenage years, they were out of control. I was a naughty kid. You know, a lot of bad emotions come up to the surface during Christmas time. I don't want to go into too much detail about the ins and outs, but yeah, it's a tough time of year. I know for my grandma, you know, she's a widow, and this time of year, she starts thinking about her husband, her late husband, and it's an emotional time of year for her. Yeah, sure, there's good things that happen. She gets together with family and whatever. But I know for her that it can be challenging. For some of you, you might miss a loved one. You know, you might be thinking about, you know, there's a million things that can happen. It's in a very emotional time of year. And the problem is that when we've drank alcohol for a prolonged period of time, we ain't used to dealing with emotions. We're not used to dealing with positive or negative emotions, because every time we feel something, what do? We drink. You know, we feel good. Let's celebrate. What do you celebrate with? Champagne, right? Oh, I feel bad. I just don't really want to go out. So what do? Have a few drinks. Stay home. Get a bottle of wine. Sit on the couch. Whatever emotion that we're feeling, we're not used to dealing with those emotions. So when it comes to Christmas time, what do you think happens? We feel a whole range of emotions during Christmas, good or bad. And what's the default? Oh, I'm feeling something. And then what do you do when you don't want to feel that feeling? Well, I drink. So this is the hardest time of year for so many people to get through. This is the time of year where I think most people will relapse. In fact, it was a New Year's Eve party that I personally relapsed. This was, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago now. It might even be longer, I can't remember. But it was that was actually the reason why I drank during that New Year's Eve party. It wasn't because I was in a bad way. It wasn't because I was feeling negative or anything like that. I was feeling good. I wanted to celebrate. I wanted to go back to controlling it. Then boom, fell off a cliff, right? So this is what I'm saying, like emotions start coming up. You can start reflecting on the year. Maybe you're like, this year didn't go as planned. I don't feel great about myself. Drink. I don't know what it was, right? But I want to let you know that it was a coping mechanism, right? You probably drank to cope with something. And it's okay. I'm not here to belittle you. I'm not here to point my finger and say, you failed. No. It is what it is. What you can't do is you can't go back and change it. Because I'm sure if you had like a watch where you could turn back time and go back and make that decision again, I'm sure you'd make the right decision, but it doesn't matter. It's too late now. All we can do now is focus on the present. Right now. What's done is done. It's in the past. But you can control what happens now, and you can control what direction you go in next. Now, this is what I always say to somebody that drinks. You have two options. You either have a pity party, feel sorry for yourself, keep drinking, wait 6 months, wait till things get really bad again, and then solve the problem. That is one option that you've got right now. And the other option is you dust yourself off. You say, do you know what? I messed up. But it doesn't matter. It's in the past. Because it's what I do next that counts. At the end of the day, right, the person that stops drinking forever is the person that just tried one more time. Right? Maybe they failed 1,000 times already, but they tried one more time, and that final time was it. So what, you drank? You could just try one more time, and maybe this is it. Maybe this is the time where you make the decision and you put it behind of you. Listen, man, this time of year sucks. It's a hard time of year to get through. But you can still change. If you're watching this video and you could face the discomfort of listening to somebody that talks about not drinking all the damn time, and you could click on this video and watch it this far, then you're different. You're a strong person. You're a powerful person that's able to sit with the discomfort of having some English guy make a video and get intense, right? Good for you. It's not easy. It's not easy to face this problem, especially if you've slipped up. It hurts. But you're doing it. So what do you do now? Well, what I want you to do is I want you to think about yourself at the end of 2024. It's this time next year. And I want you to look back at the year and everything that you wanted in your life came true. Right? All the goals that you've got, the fitness goals, the financial goals, the goals in your relationship, the goals of your family, your spiritual goals, whatever. I want you to imagine that you've just got there and you've just arrived today and you're looking back and you're like, man, that was the best year of my life. Everything I wanted came true. I've got financial abundance. You know, I'm in the best shape of my life. My relationship with my children is better than ever. I don't know what it is, but I want you to just teleport yourself to this day in 2024. What decision did you make today? Did you say, do you know what? I'm just going to keep drinking. I mean, who cares? It's too late now. I'll solve this in a few days. I'll just drink until I'll do this in the new year. Oh, don't be that person, right? Don't be the person that waits till the new year. It's not necessary. You can control right now. If you're the version of you that achieved everything that you wanted, what decision did you make? You decided that you're going to put that slip up behind you and you're going to change directions. Man, that is awesome. That is powerful. Because you've always got the power to change. It doesn't matter how bad things got. It doesn't matter what happened. You can always change right now. So just imagine that you get there, 2024. Everything came true. What decision did you make today? It's that simple. At the end of the day, that's all stopping drinking is. It's a decision. Yeah, you maybe decided to stop drinking and then you decided to drink again. You just made a different decision. But you can make a new decision right now. And that's awesome. Now, here's one thing that I wanted to break down back into the relapse. The only reason why somebody relapses is because they have a shift in their mindset, right? They usually, they're not drinking, they're feeling good, they see alcohol as a bad thing. And then usually there's a switch where they start seeing alcohol as a good thing again. That's all that happened. You just shifted your perspective. Something changed along the way. And that's why it always goes back down to first principles thinking. It always goes back down to breaking the problem down to its component parts so you don't make these slip-ups again. If you want my help, go ahead, click the link in the description. I'll leave a link to my calendar so you can book a call and we can see if my program could be a good match for you. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe this time you can do it on your own. Maybe this time you can make the decision and just get this done. But I believe in you. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I believe in you so much. Just keep going. Don't give up. You've got this.